Hello, good afternoon. Thank you so much for joining us. Welcome to Freedom March. I'm Levan Mello, and you're listening to us on channel 103.5, the Beat FM. Channel 224, that's cable. Channel 112, that's on Flow. And of course on ILTV Studios on Facebook. Well,
You should be following us.
you should be following us.
Indeed.
Yeah, do you know I still have people call me today, Bradley, who are not following us? I don't understand it. I say it in simple English. I say it every day for the last week.
I don't think you're saying it simply enough now.
You say it.
No. Remember now, you just find a way to use the Bahamian English way to give people directions. You turn to this corner,
Yeah.
and you can see one blue garbage.
Click on the blue app. Man, you know the same blue app you all like to go on to find out who baby daddy doing what? Click on that same app. You got that?
What blue
Good.
app?
The Facebook app.
Okay.
The one where you go to find out who baby daddy doing what.
Okay.
If you want to find out who baby daddy got a boyfriend, you click on the blue app.
And then you type in something, right?
And then you go to the search log
Right.
bar.
Uh-huh.
You type in
I
ILTV Studios, and lo and behold, the icon should pop up. You click that.
Right.
That ain't tell you nothing but nobody baby daddy. When you click that, you should see a little link on the side where it say follow. You all still with me? You click that. And if you click that, every day after today, whenever we go hot, you should get a notification.
Yeah, like I did a couple minutes ago.
Yeah. And so you wouldn't have to worry about looking for us. You ain't got to stop me and say things to me like, I never could catch y'all, man. I just don't be sure which way to look for it. It don't move. It on the same page every day. Yeah? You think they got it now?
They should.
Where you go? On the blue app. Which blue app? The one which you just go to find out the gossip about people, baby daddy.
Tell them make sure go on to Facebook now.
That's the same app you go on to find out gossip about people, baby daddy.
Okay.
Same app.
That's only app with blue?
Yeah, which other app blue?
Okay.
But that's certainly the one you go on to find out gossip about people, baby daddy.
Yeah, I didn't know it was Facebook. I honestly
Yeah.
I didn't know.
That's where you thought you go.
You know.
And
That's
when you get
interesting.
on there, you type in capital I, capital L, capital T, capital V, Studios, and then you click follow. And from that day forward, you will no longer have to find us because we
We'll find
will
you.
find you.
That's right.
And every day you'll be able to come and you'll be able to watch me and Bradley and whoever else we have. And we're going to have fun and entertainment for you. But you can't have fun, can't have entertainment, you can't have education, you can't have Hello, thank you so much for staying with us through the break. I'm David Miller. Bradley Roll is still with me in studio. He's Bradley Roll. He's a spiritual advisor extraordinary and plenipotentiary. Spiritual advisor, I'm told, for the whole Bahamas. And if Bradley Roll, the spiritual advisor, is with me, then so is the Holy Scripture. Bradley?
Indeed. Today is going to be a bit controversial.
Sure.
And it's something that most of the Holy Ghost miracle working fivefold ministry folk will probably not agree with. And they may not agree with it, but it is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to show you one or two things from the scriptures today that may seem a bit controversial to some, but it's hidden in plain sight, and it is a fact. All right? In Mark chapter 16, 15 to 20, we're going to look very carefully at Jesus commissioning his apostles to go out. And then we're going to look at this Jim Jones story, producer. After I finish reading it, we'll look at a photo of Jim Jones. I think it was Georgetown, Guyana, I think, where this incident, Jonestown, where some 900 people end up dying because they misunderstood the same passage right here. And so here we go in Mark 16, 15 to 20. I'm reading from the NIV. He said to them, that's Jesus, go into all the world and preach the gospel to all creation. And everybody, not just some, everybody. Whoever believes and is baptized will be saved. That's Jesus now. Whoever believes and is baptized will be saved, but whoever does not believe will be condemned. Now watch this. And these signs will accompany those who believe. Now we're going to find out who's the ones who believe. In my name, they will drive out demons. They will speak in new tongues. They will pick up snakes with their hands, and when they drink deadly poison, it will not hurt them at all. They will place their hands on sick people, and they will get well. After the Lord Jesus had spoken to them, we need to find out who's the them. He was taken up into heaven, and he sat at the right hand of God. Then the disciples went out and preached everywhere, and the Lord worked with them and confirmed his word by the signs that accompanied it. All right, it's important to understand verse 20 now, because apparently people believe and the signs shall follow everybody, but it didn't. The signs actually followed the apostles. It says, then the disciples went out and preached everywhere, and the Lord worked with them and confirmed his word by the signs that accompanied it. So we understand that this passage was, for some strange reason, misunderstood, misapplied. You got any photos of Jonestown? And I believe it was about 900 people this passage was repeated to, or even more. And they all perish, because the passage says they should pick up deadly serpents, and if they drink any poison, it would not harm them at all. Thinking that was a broad statement that Jesus actually gave, and he was speaking to everybody, which in fact he wasn't. He was speaking directly to his apostles. And his apostles confirmed what Jesus said to them when they went out and preached, because the signs actually followed the apostles. You have that other quick passage for me, and then the lesson will be for the entire Bahamas and whoever's listening. I think it's Acts 5 and 12, eh? If I'm not, yes. Acts 5 and 12. It says, the apostles perform many signs and wonders among the people, and all the believers used to meet together in Solomon's colonnade. The apostles performed many signs and wonders among the people. Acts 5, verse number 12, I read from the NIV. Just to get you to see how it's so important when you do reading that you keep everything. Look at this, even in Acts 2 and 43, it says, everyone was filled with awe at the many wonders and signs performed by the apostles. When you do reading or studying, you have to look at contextual studying, keep everything in its context. You have to understand who's the speaker speaking to, what is he talking about? Because if you look at Mark 16, 15 and 16, apparently you would think that the sign and these signs shall follow them that believe. You would think that Jesus was speaking to everybody. No. The signs only follow the apostles. And by extension, we could always do a follow study on this. Whoever the apostles laid their hands on, they were able to get a certain measure of the power as well. But I left this in your ear today so that you can go and pick it apart, study it, and see what thus says the Lord. So, Producer, was 900 people in Jonestown that died? Yeah. Because of the same. Flip back to Mark 16 again. Let's see how, this guy was Jim Jones, was he? And he was an evangelical preacher or something like that. Look at that. I think it's down in verse number 18 where it says, they will pick up snakes with their hands, and when they drink deadly poison, it will not hurt them at all. And they will place their hands on sick people, and they will get well. You got to be careful. You have to make sure when you study, you try to get the context. Understand who the speaker is speaking to, what is he speaking about, because you can misapply passages, and as a result of that, end up in some problems or have some issues with understanding what is really being said.
You mean like end up dead?
That's a serious thing. Mark 16, 15 to 20, very powerful passage indeed. So
I always tell people, don't try to outdo Jesus. No. And it's so funny because I see the scripture so literally that I literally apply it to my everyday life, right? So here's what I mean. Do you remember Jesus in the wilderness, 40 days in the wilderness?
Fasting and praying.
And filled with the Spirit. You certainly cannot be more full of the Spirit than Jesus was 40 days in the wilderness. That has to be the pinnacle of Christian yearning for the higher being, right? The greatest example of it. You can't find anywhere else in the Bible where anyone else gone in any wilderness for 40 days and did not touch bread. Jesus, right? So at the apex of his spiritual connection, because at that point I imagine he came to earth as God in the flesh of man, right? I imagine that after 40 days of not eating, he was almost fully God again, right?
Because I mean, it couldn't be. The human side of him should
have been dead.
Yes.
And even
hunger.
And even as almost 100% God, the Bible accounts that Satan say, "You have charge over the angels," which he did. They ain't gonna let you hit the ground, which he knew. Throw yourself from this cliff. And Jesus, being full of the Spirit, or certainly having very little constraints of the flesh left, didn't tempt the Spirit. I like to tell people, I know God will deliver me, but I must always be conscious that the same God that have to deliver me have the people in Ukraine to worry about. He have the people in Tanzania to worry about. He got people on the Gaza Strip to worry about. And as the architect of the universe, he's drawing a plan with all of us included, right? So I don't make drivel for God to attend to. If I see the snake, Uncle Steve, then tell me what to do when I see snake. You look at the snake, you suck your teeth, and you say, snake? Man, I finish it, them type of things. And you go in the opposite direction from the snake. God don't need to deliver me. I feel my church of God flaring up. God ain't got to deliver me from nothing I can deliver myself from. I only need God when my flesh fail. You agree with that?
I think I need God at all times.
Yes.
Even when I'm spiritually
Here's the message, Bradley. Because without God, then the whole crucifixion, without Jesus rather, then the whole crucifixion story would be in vain. If I could keep myself, Bradley, then why did Jesus die?
That's deep.
If my work could put me in heaven, what Jesus had to die for?
Yeah.
And so I tell people, I don't make light work of the power. Because the power's so busy doing everything else. One thing the power don't have the power to do is protect me from being a fool. Because, I told you I learned this from Charles W. Sanders. The bridle for the horse, the whip for the ass, the rod is for the back of, it was made for the back of a fool. And so God despises foolishness. Yeah? And so I tell people, here is the benchmark for where I live my life. I like to consider myself more of a Paul the Apostle kind of Christian than I am a Jesus kind of Christian. I apologize. But I feel like if Paul keeps saying God tell him, and he write it in all of these books he write, and God didn't kill Paul, that must have meant Paul was telling the truth. Because God would have just slay him if he wasn't, right?
All right, yeah.
Okay. And if you walk as closely, simply to the life of Jesus, I ain't taking on nothing excessive, like don't wearing blend clothing and all that foolishness. I ain't taking on, I don't do things on the Sabbath. I ain't taking them things on. I'm not taking on nothing Jesus ain't take on. And so I chuckle because we live in a world now, Bradley, where women say silly things like, why I have to ask you? How come you ain't just know what I need? If you was a real man, I go on some of this. If you was a real man would just know. A real man would just offer. Here's the deal. I go in there and I feel my church of God flaring up now. And you as a man have what is known as human limitations. Because if you didn't have limitations, you'd be a God. You as a man are incompetent to some things. You agree with that?
Yeah, man.
And if you weren't, you would be a God. Yet a God that is omniscient, a God that is omnipresent, a God that is all-powerful.
Yeah, tells you to ask.
Tell you anything you ask me for, I can give it to you.
Yeah. Mind you, he already knows what you need, but...
And he know what you need. Watch this, the Bible say, before you even need it.
Yeah, but if you ask, you'll get it.
And you know how you know what you need? Because he says, from the foundation of the world, I knew you. From you was in your mother womb, I knew you. So I know every single thing you was gonna ever need. And if God say,
ask,
you gotta ask him, my
brother. It should be given to you.
You really believe you should get away with not having to ask Joyce son or grandson? Well, if God can't just give you things without asking, you think I give you anything unless you ask me? I'm never trying to outdo Jesus. And that's the problem. Fools like this, put this picture back up so you could see what fools look like, right? There is a famous literature poem, A Midsummer Night's Dream, right?
Do we have an actual picture of Jim Jones?
He's probably also a fool.
This him and his family here?
I know one thing. Jim and the Apostle Paul.
Is this Jim Jones? Yeah, this.
I'm listening. Jim look like somebody you should listen to. I'm not listening to him.
He's a white man.
He could have been white like Choco Light. I don't care. I'm not listening to him.
So the 900 people perish.
He's a murderer.
Because of one misunderstanding.
And all I'm saying to you,
passage in the Bible,
is as you walk this planet as a man, the sole of your foot treads this ground as a man, don't be out here trying to outdo Jesus. You follow me?
But a lot of people believe that they can.
Learn to say no, because Jesus say no. When Jesus' ma asked him, remember Jesus' ma say, boy, Jesus, we come to these people and these people running out of wine. I tell them, use my son. Yeah. What Jesus tell them, miss, you and your friends, you all invite me.
What has to do with me? My time has not yet come.
Miss, you and your friends.
But he still did it though. He still gave them the wine though.
But learn to say no as a man.
He still gave it to them.
Learn that there's nothing wrong with being asked as a man. Learn that you don't go out there testing the miracle power. Because the miracle might be in Uganda. The miracle might be in Ukraine. The miracle might be on the Gaza Strip. God ain't got time to worry about Bradley being a fool because he already let people write in Holy Scripture that a fool should perish. Isn't that in the Bible?
Yeah, but that's very interesting.
So if you act like a fool, there's only one thing for a fool: chastisement. And my granddaddy say, you die wrong as a rabbit.
They were easily misled.
You know how a rabbit die?
What you mean? You put the rabbit in the pot?
I don't know. I just know that every time you do something dangerous, my granddaddy say you'll die as a rabbit. I don't know how the rabbit is die. I'm 40, I still don't know.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to tell you, Bradley. And if you all know how the rabbit is die, tell me, because I don't know. My granddaddy used to always say that to us as a boy. If you fool with that, you'll die as a rabbit. I don't know how the rabbit is die.
Yeah, they normally hunt rabbits, don't they?
No, the rabbits look like they was having a wonderful time in the cage. All week, you all feed them cabbage. And they had a wonderful time. I just know the rabbit go missing. But I never know how the rabbit die.
Snakes? I mean, which animal likes rabbits? Is it
Human.
snake? You don't eat rabbits, eh?
What you mean?
We do?
This man is talk crazy things on the People TV, Lord.
Eat rabbit?
What you talking about?
I never eat it.
Bradley, I know some human would eat human. You talking foolishness.
I never ate rabbit, no. How does it taste?
Like a rabbit?
They don't taste like chicken?
Maybe like a chickeny rabbit, I don't know. The point I'm making you, Bradley, is in all of your getting, get wisdom and understanding. That is of the scripture. That is of life. That is of your temperament. That is of your limits. Do not continue to be pushed beyond your limit just to prove points. Jesus said no. It is okay to do that.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
The woman said, Jesus, could you give me meal? But Jesus tell the woman, it is not meat for me to take the children bread and give it to the dog, miss.
Yeah. But on the other hand, she was still satisfied, though, because...
I'm saying to you, never make it about... Whenever somebody tell you, Bradley, let's go do something, think to yourself, Jesus had to do this? Because if Jesus ain't had to do it, Bradley, I put it to you that you don't have to do it either. If Jesus ain't had to do it, come on, man, and guess what they tell me Jesus could be in heaven? Where the Bible tell you Jesus could be?
No. You see that right hand of the Father?
This Bible scholar, I don't know what's happening with him.
No.
So if Jesus sitting on the right hand of the Father, and Jesus had some things that he never had to do, and Jesus say, let them ask. Where you think you could be sitting?
Yeah, that's deep.
I'm right next to Jesus. I am not trying to outdo Jesus. Pick up any snake? But I ain't picking up no snake, my brother. And it's as simple as that. Don't move. Freedom March coming right back after the break. Hello, welcome back to Freedom March. Thank you so much for staying with us with the break. I'm Leland Miller. Bradley Rowe, the spiritual advisor extraordinary and plenipotentiary, is with me. Bradley, can go to that?
It's a September to remember at Cornet, Bahamas. Get 30% off all windows and doors all month long. Freeport, Nassau, Abaco, and Eleuthera. We carry hurricane, impact sliding, and impact casement windows, PVC windows, as well as casement doors, sliding doors, and PVC doors. So if you're upgrading for style or preparing for hurricane season, take advantage of our biggest savings of the season only at Cornet, Bahamas. Cornet, Bahamas, dream, design, and deliver.
Thank you very much, Bradley.
Indeed.
And while I'm at this, Bradley, I meant to say a special shout out to my friends at Kingsman Collection. I was over there today. They finally get my suit them together because I travel on Saturday to be with His Grace, Bishop Neil C. Ellis.
You in Bimini?
No. We go. I ain't telling the people where I going next.
Oh,
They send
okay.
the Taliban to look for me.
Okay.
I'm going to place X. Well,
You going to SpaceX?
place X.
Oh.
Where me and His Grace and a contingent of believers will join him as he's being celebrated this weekend as the Onyx Magazine Man of the Year. And Bradley, this suit almost looked like they airbrushed this for me.
What color is it?
It's finicky.
Red and black?
No, you can't wear red unless you hosting the black tie event.
Okay.
That's the only way you could wear red, if you host the black tie event.
Okay. Oh, this is a black tie event.
Yes.
All right. So it's a black suit then.
Yeah.
All right.
My grandma said when I put my clothes on, I should look high society.
So you
You ever
better.
look high society before?
At some point, yeah. Sometimes. So you got to wear a black tie with a black shirt.
No, I'm
Oh.
wearing a white shirt
Okay.
with a black tie.
Alright.
And then, you know, of course,
Yeah,
They
the
got
other
me.
stuff.
they got me together. Kind of together.
Kingsman Collection.
Kingsman Collection. You have to go and become one of the Kingsmen. If you're not one of the Kingsmen, I don't know what you are. So if you see me on Saturday and I look regal, I just want you to look up at me with your nose in the air and say, my, Chapo, you look rather John Bull, eh? And that's how I'll know that I've met the mark, eh?
All right.
Fantastic stuff. And also let me say a special shout out to my friends over at Island Connect who are going to get us together for the Onyx celebration. So that should be fun. And I travel with the Bishop
Indeed.
Place X and enjoy that little bit of goings on over there, eh?
I did.
Fantastic stuff. All right, so what's been happening in the news, Bradley? I want to talk about this before we move any further. I see that the Ministry of Works has their people out and about doing drain clearings again. Have you seen it?
Yeah, a couple areas I saw it, yeah.
Saw them at the
Well,
East West
it's
Highway.
necessary. It's really necessary.
Bradley, it may also just be necessary to, at this point, find strategic spots where we put permanent spade pumps and we find in the sway areas places that we could put deep water wells with check valves on them and just pump the water into a deep well and it'll go to the ocean, Bradley. And I don't understand.
That could
I'm
be
not an
expensive.
engineer. It can't
That
be.
could be expensive.
Bradley, it cannot be more expensive than the continuous patchwork we have to do the roads. It cannot be more expensive than the cost of living hike that is put on citizens and civilians who have to continue overly to get repairs done to their vehicles. Can't be less expensive than that. It is unfair. I drove to the Marathon Mall today when I went over there to see our friends over at BTC, who, by the way, are going to give us some coupons for women them to go check out their breasts.
Yeah.
Yeah, because, you know, I am a breast examining, what am I? A breast
Expert?
inspection, yes.
Oh, technician. Okay.
See, this is why I like having a producer around. And so as a qualified, so I qualified or certified? As a student, they qualified. People can look for my as a certified breast
Well, you have to
inspection.
be, if you're certified, who certified you?
I certified myself.
Who? Okay.
Yeah, an experiential certification.
All right, so he's experienced then.
Yeah. Nobody ever checked breasts like me from my born. All right? So just take my word for it. And so, as a certified breast technician, I went over there to see my friends at BTC today, and, you know, I think they're going to take good care of us. While I'm at it, let
Yeah.
me say a wonderful shout out to Miss Swain, who I met over there. She was absolutely phenomenal, eh? You know the English word that came to my mind when I thought about her?
Her or the service?
Her service.
Okay.
She is, if I had to describe her, she is non-pareil. That is the English word. Do you know that word?
Non-pareil.
Yeah. Do you have the word producer?
The producer have to put that up for us.
Show them the word. It is a real word. I don't make up words.
Okay.
Yeah. And so she is somebody who, in my view, is above normal. Incomparable, I think some people would call it. Inimitable.
Non-pareil, an
some other people would call
individual
it.
of unequaled excellence. She was
Yeah.
that good?
She was fantastic. And she brought me in. She told the securities, listen, do not be alarmed. I do not fear him. They brought me in. They gave me the wonderful treatment. They sat me in a wonderful chair. It was a wonderful experience. It was almost like the way the people in Commonwealth Bank in, what's the name of that little plaza down there? Blue Hill Road Plaza?
Commonwealth Bank.
Yeah. When I was on the Defense Force, we used to call it Dawkins Plaza, but I don't know if that's...
Oh. It's right behind the Shell station.
Mm-hmm.
That's some Suwali Plaza.
Well, whoever plaza it is. When I go in there...
Well, no. I don't know if it's really attached to the plaza, to be honest. I don't know.
Bradley, let's not get into the minutia.
Anyhow.
When I go in there, I just know that the girls there treat me wonderful. Let me say a special hello to Norma Thompson and the girls down there in Commonwealth Bank. And whoever plaza that is. You know the one that connect Blue Hill Road to Carmichael Road. That plaza there.
No, it seems as if it's a separate piece of property because it's right behind the gas station.
Yeah, I don't know how they let them properties to be kind of so awkward in that area. But nonetheless, the treatment I get there is unparalleled. But I have to admit that the treatment that I got over at BTC today was, I mean, par excellence, eh? Certainly something that is to be used as the barometer of service excellence and performance. Yeah, and so to Ms. Swain, let me say hello. And to the security officers, Bradley, who I'm told are fans of yours.
Security? At the
security at BTC.
BTC down the Mall Marathon?
Yes.
Okay.
They happen to be fans of yours, and they told me to tell you that they watch you every day. They watch Freedom March every day for you. And let me also send a special shout out. Do you know? So I'll tell you something about me you don't know. The name of my mother, because you always hear me talk about Joycelyn, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's not my mother. That's my grandmother.
Oh.
Right. I Joycelyn's grandboy. Because that's what the people in the neighborhood used to call us whenever we tried to do bad things, right? Like, it didn't matter at all. The other children in the neighborhood was doing bad things, right? They let them throw rock. They let them run in the road. They let them jump over people's fence. Nobody say nothing to them. The minute you see one of these children come out of the middle yard and throwing rock or running the road, all of a sudden the neighbors have to announce this. I know that he ain't Joycelyn grandchildren out there. You wait till Joyce reach. And I couldn't understand why they was doing that to children. We was children. But I'm traumatized by it. And so, as a part of my trauma, they never let me forget I was Joyce grandboy. And now I don't let nobody else forget I was Joyce grandboy. How does that?
Indeed.
Yeah, so everywhere I go, hate me or love me, wherever you see me, that's one of Joyce's grandchildren. All right? So that's where that came from. But my mother's name is Elsa.
Oh.
Can you believe that?
Okay.
My mother's name is Elsa Denise. Yeah? She went to Prince William, so if you went to Prince William with an Elsa Denise, yes, that's my mother. But Faith would have it that is it Fate? Fate would have it, not Faith. Fate, F-A-T-E, would have it that my very best friend in life, right, was also a person named Elsa.
Wow.
Isn't that fantastic?
That's interesting.
And, much like my mother's name is Elsa, her name was Elsa. My mother's middle name is Denise, and her middle name was Denisha.
Wow.
Isn't that fantastic? And so today I spoke to Elsa's auntie. Hello, Auntie Stephanie. And I told her that I didn't know that she used to watch Freedom March, and Bradley, she said she never misses it.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
and so to Auntie
interesting.
Steph, I also want to say hello to Auntie Steph. You want to say hello to anybody while we at this? I don't want them to think only me one got people to say hello to.
But I got quite a bit of people I can say hello to. My older sister's always watching us. I must say hello to her.
Yeah.
watch us religiously every day.
Yeah.
So hello to my older sister, Madeline.
Yeah.
I don't know if my mom is watching,
Yeah.
but if she is, hello to my mom.
And Bradley, while we are
well.
saying hello to people, I had the wonderful occasion to go to the government house on yesterday evening, right? Where I sat under the auspices of Her Excellency, Dame Cynthia Pratt.
Okay.
And can I tell you
Governor
that
General.
Yeah, of the Commonwealth of the Bahamas, Order of the Nation. Is she a KCMG?
There's a bunch of names behind the name
Yeah.
now. So
But there was a little bunch of boys from the Sybil Strawn School. You have that clip, producer? Man, there was one little... If he was growing up in my neighborhood, we used to call him Pudgy, right? We used to call him Pudgy for sure. That was going to be his nickname. I mean, but Pudgy just was blowing this trumpet like he is a valley boy in Rawson Square. What happened to the sound?
what are they doing? Playing music?
They playing Gombe music. I mean, I never see a boy blow a trumpet like that in all my days.
Kids got talent, man.
He sound like the Valley Boys, I tell you. And I also had the wonderful opportunity to sit next to His Eminence,
Who's that?
Permanent Secretary at the Government House, Jack Thompson.
And you call him His Eminence?
Well, isn't he eminently
What's anyhow. All right. Jack Thompson.
Jack Thompson, who is a consummate professional, a gentleman's
Yeah. I know him.
The public servant's public
I know
servant.
Jack.
He's stellar. As a matter of fact, the word non-pareil comes to my mind when I think of Jack as well.
He is a gentleman. He is a gentleman.
And
Make
gentleman
no
Jack
mistake
don't
about
take no slack. he was smartly dressed, and the PS and I, we sat next to one another. And it was a wonderful occasion. And then there were some other ladies who say that they also watch every day because they want to see Bradley. And so Bradley, you're quite a big ticket item out there.
I can't figure out why, but it's not happening, y'all, anymore because I mean it is what it is.
And then I also saw P.S. Harrison Thompson yesterday as well. So I want to say hello to him. I saw him yesterday at the Government House. Yeah. And then Her Excellency, such regal splendor. They gave her a bouquet of flowers. Show us the picture of Her Excellency with the bouquet of flowers yesterday. It was bigger than her. I wasn't sure if she could hold it up or one, but they had to get a little bit of help holding it up so that she could hold it up with the.
What was this? Okay, what was it?
So they had the 50th anniversary of the People. Not that one. It should be a picture of her. It's the 50th anniversary of the People. But anyway, Chester Cooper, I like him because his name sounds like a sentence, was the keynote speaker. Let's hear a little bit about what Chester Cooper had to say at the event.
To hear stories of how we live, work, and play. Every shared Bahamian meal with Bahamian family, the cozy environment of their home, every lively conversation and just everyday interactions have transformed visitors into new friends. And along the way, they became extended members of the family. They became authentic ambassadors themselves. It is about those moments that cannot be found in a tour guide. It is about places that cannot be found by a guest on a GPS. It is in the private and personal moments when bonds are formed and our visitors have truly experienced the islands of the Bahamas. I often say that tourism and hospitality is about people. So no matter how much digital media and marketing we do, no matter how much we boast of Bahamas.com, how we deploy AI and tech tourism, virtual reality, and immersive experiences in our offering. Tourism will always be about people. And it is no.
Yeah, and so he was magnificent, as he is always, and he talked about, Chester Cooper is always good to listen to. You know, if he ever fails at politics, he certainly would have a wonderful future as a good contemporary Baptist preacher. He sounds like he knows, he sounds like he knows a little bit of homiletics. And his voice harmonizes very well. And you hear the crescendo in his speeches. He knows the high points and he knows the low points. And he knows exactly where to put the commas and where to put the semicolons. These are the kinds of skills that will take you a long, long, long way as a contemporary Baptist preacher in a little island somewhere. And so we know he's from Exuma.
Mm-hmm.
And if Deputy Prime Minister don't wait good for him, at least he could go and be the pastor of Little Rock in Farmers Hill, Exuma.
Oh, he's from Farmers Hill.
I know he's from Exuma.
I thought he was from Forbes Hill.
Forbes Hill, one of them.
Oh, no.
How much hill they got? Oh boy.
Yeah.
So that was a wonderful occasion. And we still don't have the picture from Her Excellency. Well, Her Excellency was there in regal splendor. It was phenomenal to watch. And, you know, just to watch her move about. But I have one complaint. Bradley, we have to redesign this house. Bradley, it take me must see 88 stairs to get to this little room. I don't remember Government House having that much stairs.
But they did some renovations to Government House already.
I know why they ain't renovating these
$2 million
stairs. And the stairs them for people with short foot.
What you mean? They close together?
And old people say the steps too rank. You ever hear old people say that?
No.
You never hear that?
No.
And if you ever hear that,
what does that mean?
Hmm?
The steps too rank, what does that mean?
That they're too steep.
Oh, okay.
Look like slaves must be carved out of a rock. I don't know why they would make these steps so, you know, the steps too rank. But outside of that, I was exhausted when I got there. They almost had to find me, Bradley. It was with 88 stairs, I tell you.
Wow.
Yeah. And among the crowd was people like Commissioner of Police. Who was that?
Shanta Knowles.
She was there and she was in fine form. She was accompanied by her band. And rumor has it that they were doing things like calling themselves the best band in the land and things like that. You know.
They are.
Allegedly.
World renowned.
I also heard that at some point
in the night
that they weren't just the best band in the land, they were also world renowned.
Defense Force is close.
Yes, you know, one bunch of titles thrown around. I wasn't really sure what to make of it.
Yeah, the Defense Force band is close though.
But it was a good performance. Do we have the performance by the band? It wasn't a bad performance. They did their thing. I thought it was
the release
interesting.
band is the best. They are the best.
And when they played the little what do you call it? The rally cry. Bum, ba-na-na-na-na, bum, ba-na-na-na-na. You know the Valley Boys thing?
Who are we?
Ooh.
Oh, okay. That's the thing with the Flowers Day.
Yeah. Who calls it? The Valley. They played that last, and I said, at least they got that right. They knew exactly what to play, and the whole crowd.
Do you have audio?
In a rapturous tune said, "The Valley."
What's that?
There she is, Her Excellency. Yeah, but they both, it's the most roses I've ever seen.
That's beautiful.
It was so big I wasn't sure if Her Excellency would be able to hold it. But it was a wonderful event. And so, I want to say congratulations to Bernadette, actually. Do you know Bernadette?
What's Bernadette's last name?
What do you mean, who is Bernadette's last name? The same Bernadette would send us to Cat Island, Bernadette Bastien.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
How much Bernadette you know, Bradley?
Oh.
You think I would come on this show and talk about any other Bernadette?
I don't know who you're talking about.
The Bernadette that me and you know, Bradley.
The Bernadette that sent us to Cat Island.
Bernadette Bastien.
Did I meet her? I don't know if I met her.
Don't worry about that. She was like Jeeves. We just used to talk to her on the phone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but she was also, I understand, responsible for coordinating this event. And what a wonderful event it was, Bradley. The ambiance was nice. The ballroom was nice. It's the first time I've been there since the place was renovated. And yeah, that's all I could say about it.
Did they have food?
They did have food. They had wonderful crab cakes. They had wonderful beef roast. They also had this chicken drumstick wrapped in bacon. And then they had wonderful lemonade to cool the palate. Yeah, they had wonderful lemonade to cool the palate, and they also had with them some fruit punch, eh? Because you know that's the official drink of all Bahamian socials, fruit punch.
Indeed, fruit punch.
Yeah, so it was a fantastic event. So Chester Cooper was there. His lovely wife was also there. I lost her in the crowd somewhere at some point. I didn't see her at some point, but she was also there. Who else was there of note? The assistant commissioners were there. I saw Assistant Commissioner Chivago Dames, who is the all-seeing eye. And so you all fellas in Camp Road, I'm telling you all this, there is no escaping Chivago Dames. Ain't long now, my brother. Chivago Dames should have you all facing north. Know what that means?
Prime Minister was in there?
No, the Prime Minister was. The Prime Minister to be there, and the Prime Minister to the CARICOM thing.
So the acting Prime Minister then?
Acting Prime Minister, Chester Cooper was in attendance, yes.
Okay.
The Commissioner of Police was in attendance. I also didn't see the Commander of the Defense Force, but that's probably because the Commander of the Defense Force, those were planning for their medal ceremony today. You know, they had big, they gave everybody medal. I want to check this list. You all ain't put one medal on there for me. Everybody get medal. I'll tell you that much.
They had a medal ceremony?
Must look like for the whole force.
Down at the base.
Bradley, I sure that if you go with Government Hill, they probably got a medal.
Where's the ceremony?
It was at Government House.
Oh. Okay.
Well, if the Governor General giving out the medal, where you want to give them out? You don't want to come to the people.
No, I thought you were talking about something else, actually.
They got service medals, but you get them at Government House because they're the Governor Generals to give away.
Okay.
Yeah, and so they got all sorts of medals. But I want to particularly send a shout out to one person in particular who got a medal today. She's Lieutenant Commander Acting Natasha Walton, who is the first Walton, who is the first female in Defense Force history to have deployed on an international mission. That's commendable.
And where did she go?
Haiti.
Okay.
She went into war-torn.
Yeah, I remember that. They gave her a medal.
She got a medal for her deployment. And I actually think the George should give her a Medal of Gallantry, if you ask me, because, I mean, it's a scary situation for males in combat. I only could imagine what it must have been like for her as the lone female on the contingent, having to adapt. She's a mother. It's one thing to be someone's daughter, you know, Bradley. It's an entirely different thing to be someone's mother. So she's someone's mother. And she deployed into war-torn Haiti. And from what I'm told, her service has been admirable. And from what I'm told, you know, there were the rifts of combat. But she survived it all. And these are the things. And the only way to tell the life of a soldier is to look at his chest.
Did they get proper compensation?
Well, I understand that they've been paid, yes. And so to Lieutenant Commander Acting, as a matter of fact, I also think, while I'm thinking, is it okay if I continue to think? I also think,
sure they were compensated?
I am advised, based on the information that has reached me, that the compensation has been taken care of.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so now while I'm thinking about this, right, you all should let her stop being an acting lieutenant commander, because you can't be acting nothing if you making history. That just don't make sense. You make history. They should just substantiate your rank, right? Because you're a history maker. And this is how you get people to make more history, yes? And then I think you all should let her make a little bit more history as the second female commanding officer of a ship. And that way, you know, she can show you how serious she really is. Because she seems to be up to the task. And I say, well, if you could get meritorious medals, if you could get medals for deployment of the MSSM, if you could get medals for international deployment for Haiti, she got, I think she's possibly, don't quote me yet, but I think she's possibly, as of today, possibly, I can check the numbers, the most decorated female in uniform right now. Possibly. Give me a chance, let me check it out. Because you know these medals been given out a little hot and heavy, right? So I have to see. I gotta make sure, I gotta do the head count again. But if my count is correct, because she would be in entry 42, if I'm not mistaken. No, she's in entry 45. And if she's in entry 45...
What does that mean?
That tells you when you join the job. They should have gotten...
Entry 45.
Is she 45? Or is she 43? I know. She in one of them entry. No, 45 is all male, so she may be 43. So if she's in entry 43, she should have been getting a long service medal. So if she gets a long service medal, she gets a MSSM medal, she gets the CARICOM deployment medal, and she gets the Queen medal, and she got a Dartmouth medal. I know if she have enough chests for all these medals. They may have to issue a new standard issue government chest to put some of this medal on. How do you feel about that?
Interesting.
Yeah, so I say, since she's so decorated, substantiate her rank, give her one of the 108s or one of the 10-somethings, and let her become the second commanding officer, because as far as I know, we've only had one female commanding officer to date in the Defense Forces history. And at the time, she wasn't even as decorated as she is now, right? Certainly wasn't as senior as she is now. And she was making big-time arrests. Because I hear the poachers, I talking about this today, I hear the poachers are out of hand.
Yeah, they're alive and they're
We've had
there.
my friends from the Defense Force here, and all I want to say is there was once a time when the fishermen them say that they couldn't catch all the fish what was out there. The only thing that has changed from that day to this day is the fellow who was responsible for setting up the patrols. That's what I would say about that. Don't move though. Freedom March is going to be back on the next side of the break. Hello, welcome back to Freedom March. Thank you so much for staying with us to the break. I'm Levan Miller. Bradley Rowell is still with me. Bradley, I got a call from the red phone. And the red phone tell me that, listen, the problem we have is that Bahamians may not know how to get the intel to BDF for them to get to where the poachers are.
Okay.
They tell me, say, BDF got all kind of bull to see.
Really?
That's what I just hear from the red phone. Now, I was going to say, this is what I was going to say. You ready for what I was going to say?
Okay.
Because I don't want to pull this back. There was one time when we had one guy who was in charge of operations. He's licking the Dominican them left, right, and center, boy. From the fella was a sub-lieutenant, actually. I just no way to refute that.
What y'all was doing to the Dominicans?
Licking them left, they stood no chance.
What, firing?
No, I talking about locking them up.
Oh. Well, say
I
that.
have to cue you up in military lingo, you know.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I'm not a military. Come on now. I'm
So
not
we
a military
lick
guy.
up the Dominicans left, right, and center. One guy, we move him, and then all of a sudden, we can't get no more Dominican. I don't understand it. it. But I will say, praise be to God, we continue to evolve. We continue to do the things that we think are necessary in this fight towards the protection of the territorial integrity of the Commonwealth of the Bahamas. Can you say that? Can you say the territorial integrity? Try it.
Yeah, territorial integrity of the Bahamas.
Fantastic.
Let me ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
Before I...
We ain't giving people a number?
Oh, yeah, give the number out.
You
It's
got
right
the
on your
number?
phone. I sent it to you. This is WhatsApp?
This is a WhatsApp number. You could take your video.
Yeah, because I see a Defense Force emblem on that.
Yeah, you could take your video.
You see it?
Yes, you could take your video. When you get the video, you could send a live location. When you send it to this, it go to ComSend. ComSend drops this location, and we could dispatch units to that area post haste. And my friend, if the Dominicans are on board, they are going with us, well, to the calaboose. You comfortable with that? And so the number is, write this down, because y'all may be able to see. Let me give y'all a little bit of chance. The number is 376. You ready? 6219. I actually recommend that y'all get one of these for the police too, because I just feel, right, like if we use WhatsApp in the fight against crime, that'll help. Because a lot of times I see infractions, Bradley, I could take a picture of a license plate, I could drop a location of where I see the license plate, the police could come to the area where I dropped the infraction or whatever, blah, blah, blah. Sometimes I actually could put a tail as a civilian for a while, and I'm not suggesting that regular civilians do this. I'm high speed, low drag. Y'all don't do what I do. But I'd like to be able to send a moving location to a unit, to a number in the control room. Control room sends that moving location. That way, when I take my right turn off, bam, 2 units. Because a lot of times I see things, the police just pass me. And when I look, the car right in front of me look like Pookie them. And I want the police to come check Pookie them out. And the essence emanating from the orifice known to be the interior of the vehicle smells to be the substance, or smells to be similar to a substance that is a prohibited substance. And I just want the police to come check, because I feel like the best people to know what a prohibited substance smell like is who? The police. La Policia. Yeah? That's why I don't go to places like
Mexico.
Mexico.
Have dogs, right? Don't they have dogs that they...
Mister, I don't know how they could tell. The reason I don't go places like Mexico is because I only like to go places where La Policia does come.
The police.
Yeah. Anytime you go to a place and you ain't sure if when you dial 919, La Policia is gonna impalo, I'm gonna go. You following me? Good stuff. You wanna do birthdays?
Yeah, let's
get
do
some
that.
birthdays knocked out.
Do
And by the way, let's open up the phone line too, producer. I got these to give away. If you're under 40, a woman under 40, say again, thanks the woman. A woman under 40 that could tell me who my barber is and who my stylist is. And if you have a number that is with the other people and you could get here before this show over at 6 o'clock, you could have this thing from BTC.
Producer, you see that the special weather statement coming from the Bahamas Department of Meteorology, right? Yeah, I guess we could read this too. This is very important.
Sure.
Actually. So let's do these birthdays quickly. Let's see, where are we at? Here we go. Denaya Seymour. We would like to wish my niece in Cat Island, Denaya Seymour, a happy 6th birthday from your parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, cousins, and Briarland, especially your Grammy Delary. She wants you to enjoy your birthday, okay? So happy birthday, Denaya Seymour. Shante Sands, happy belated birthday to Shante Sands, coming from the boys Bryson, Kevin, Jr., Ken Ron, Cromel, and all her family and friends as well, so especially Clay and Shelly Panza. Happy birthday to, or happy belated birthday to Shante Sands. Montana Prescott. We'd like to wish a very special happy birthday, 30th birthday, to cousin Montana Prescott of Freeport, Grandmama, coming from your favorite cousin, Olivia. I hope you had an excellent day, and I hope you have stocked up on icy hot, because those knees are going to stop working. Oh, okay, whatever.
Bradley, you okay? Bradley's only they take a swing at him. Bradley, we're not talking about you. We're talking about Montana.
Well, how your knees gonna stop working at 30?
Well, you know what Montana's doing, honey? You don't know, Bradley. She might just lift
I would
block.
hope that she's get down on them and pray.
She might just lift block up 6 flight of stairs, Bradley. You don't know what her knee them is do.
Oh, that's deep.
Oh boy.
Jermaine Johnson, congratulations goes out to Abel Mechanic. Jermaine Johnson on receiving the King's Coronation Medal, coming in from his proud mother, Georgia Dossett, siblings Grammy Janet Johnson, and proud uncle Marco O.G. Strong. So, congratulations to Abel Mechanic. What is that?
A mechanic that has reached the rank of an able teamer.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Congratulations, young man. All the best to you. Clement Strawn, sending a happy Earth Strong going out to Clement Alexander Strawn, a.k.a. Philosopher. He's 73 now, okay? So blessed years coming in from your twin boys, Marco and Marvin Strawn, your brother Kenneth Strawn, grandkids, and your great-grand. Jill Monroe, happy birthday to Jill Monroe. From your son Zion, your bestie Marinette. From children, from childhood, thank you for being my best friend and confidant.
I
Friends
also
for life.
understand that she is one of the loyal women them.
Really? Okay, so happy birthday, Jill.
Yeah.
All the best
And
to you.
I also met a woman in BTC today who said that her great-grandchild rushes to listen to Freedom March. And so to the baby them, I told them that we are also taking responsible, not just for the woman them, Bradley, but we must take responsibility for the children them, and we cannot ever forget to take responsibility for the baby them. And so to the baby them, thank you for watching Freedom March.
All right, so Robin A. Fraser, happy birthday to Robin A. Fraser, to our queen, little princess Robin A. From her mother Chantel, her dad Robert, sister and brothers Grammy, Donna, and Aunt Marinette, and also your papi.
Yeah.
All right, so happy birthday, Robin A. Fraser.
Yeah.
Producer, yeah, let's go to this. You got to pay attention now. Apparently, this.
Before you go to that, Bradley, while at the Kingsman Collection today, I met a young lady who says that not only she watches Freedom March every day, but her daddy watches Freedom March every day. Her mommy watches Freedom March every day, Bradley, and she only had 2 concerns. Do you want to know what they are?
Okay.
She wanted to know what was the FNA, and she wanted to know how do you join the FNA.
Did you tell her that the FNA is just a figment of your imagination?
No, Bradley, why would I tell her that?
Because there's no such thing as an FNA.
Yes, and you know what I told her? I told her that if she was sick and tired of the PLP, and if she was sick and tired of the FNM, she could come and be one of the FN youth of the FNA. Because we have all kind of FN things in the FNA. We have FN youths, we have FN woman, we have the FN man branch. We have all kind of things.
So it's the Free National Alliance.
It's like the lodge. We're going to tell you when you reach. Are you signing up?
Well.
If you're not signing up, I can't tell
Well,
you.
the lodge is a secret order, and I have nothing to do with it.
So, to the young lady in the Kingsman collection who still hadn't made up her mind whether or not she wanted to join the FNA, I want to tell you this, we are the FNA and we don't play. All right? And to my cupcake making friend that could eat cheese and drink Guinness Bradley, who also told me to tell you that you like to complain about the FNM not getting no work, and she here known big time FNM contractors getting all kind of work.
From the PLP?
From this same PLP, road work and all kind of things.
That's interesting. The PLP don't operate like that.
She even calls them in.
The PLP is a victimizing party.
She said they only victimizing you one,
the PLP leads in victimization.
She said they only victimizing you one, and that all
that's
the
all they
other
do.
FNM contractors got big job.
Really?
Yes. And so to my cheese
I don't
and
believe
Guinness,
that. I don't believe that.
And to my cheese
FNM
and
contractor have to call the show.
She said loan work.
Really?
She said they got shortness of breath from the amount of work the PLP giving them.
That's not true. That's a lie.
I
don't believe that.
And I am actively
I
working.
don't believe that. That's a lie.
And I am actively working on making her a part of the effing woman.
As a matter of fact, when you go in the dictionary and you look up victimization, you'll see PLP right behind
They may have a picture of you, Bradley, because only you weren't getting victimized. So listen, if you join the FNA, you could join the FNA as a part of the FN man group. You could join the FNA as a part of the FN woman group. Or you could join the FNA as one of the FN youths. As long as you pledge your allegiance and you become an FNA, nothing else matters. Yeah. Tell the people about the
All right, so listen, we got to pay attention. Something is happening out there.
Okay.
And the Bahamas Department of Meteorology has issued a statement. It was issued today. Today is Thursday, the 25th of September 2025. Producer, if you can put that graphic that shows all the rainfall and so on and so forth. So the Bahamas Department of Meteorology continues to closely monitor an active tropical wave, AL94. It's an area.
What is a tropical wave?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's an area of disorganized showers and thunderstorms located near the Dominican Republic. This system is expected to continue moving towards the west-northwest, entering the southeast Bahamas and the Turks and Caicos Islands sometime on Friday.
That's my cousin and that's Auckland's them.
This AL94 will eventually move northwestward along the eastern flank of the island chain on Saturday and Sunday. So some uncertainty still remain relating to the intensity of development of the disturbance.
Yeah.
Once the system moves into the Bahamas. Environmental conditions are forecast to become more conducive for development, and a tropical storm or a tropical depression is likely to form in the vicinity of the central Bahamas on Saturday or Sunday. So therefore, residents of San Salvador, Rum Key, Long Island, Cat Island, Exuma, and its keys should begin preparations for tropical storm conditions begin on Saturday. Residents in Eleuthera, New Providence, Abaco, and Grand Bahama should begin making preparations for possible tropical storm or hurricane conditions on Sunday. So residents in Inagua, Miguana, Auckland, Crooked Island, Long Key, Ragged Island, and the Turks and Caicos Islands are advised to begin preparations for the possibility of a tropical depression late Friday. In the event of no further intensification, these islands can still expect widespread showers, strong thunderstorms, and near gale force winds with possible tornadic activity beginning on Friday. For the Central Bahamas, rainfall amounts are anticipated to be between 6 to 8 inches, with isolated amounts of up to 10 to 12 inches over the next 3 days. For the Southeast Bahamas and the Turks and Caicos Islands, rainfall amounts are anticipated to be between 4 to 6 inches, with isolated amounts up to 8 inches over the next 3 days. So
where the 10 to 12 inches supposed to be?
The Central Bahamas.
That's us.
So
Parkers.
You're looking at flood, and more.
Listen to me, man. I can't resist the urge to do this any longer. Clay Sweden, Minister of Works. Who else in that ministry? Parker's in there too. Parker's role, Parliamentary Secretary in the Ministry of Works. His name is Brenton Rule. That's what he named. And when Arawaki was backing up, we bring all the king's horses and all the king men, and they couldn't fix it. And the only person that fixed it was a fella by the name of Brenton Rule. And when the water was flooding in the front of the hotel, that right in the front of the Western Esplanade, you remember when you could have drowned there? Only one person fixed that. His name is Brenton Rule. You all don't let the people in Nassau drown, man. Not for my sake, for God's sake. We ain't got no salt pond for the water to run into. Cat Island people, at least, the water can roll off the hill and into the salt pond. They should all live. But I'm telling you, I went through the corner by Marathon Mall today. I drive a pretty elevated vehicle. And every now and again, my vehicle belch with the water, Bradley. I drove to Cordova Avenue, and Cordova Avenue has had ankle-deep water now for 4 days. Bradley, this is unconscionable. This is unconscionable.
Yeah, so what is interesting is that the department is...
I want them to call Brenton Rule and let Brenton advise y'all. See, since y'all ain't want to listen to me, Brenton's smart. And you know the one thing I like about a plumber more than I like about a London trained lawyer?
Go ahead.
At least
Because I don't know what's going on in your head.
At least the plumber know how to fix. Okay.
Anyhow, let's finish this quickly, and then we can let you...
Just have more advisory?
We can let you run on. Just listen. This is very important, people.
No, I'm asking, is there more advisory?
Yeah,
okay, go on.
yeah. So please be advised that the Bahamas Department of Meteorology will continue to closely monitor this tropical disturbance and update the public on any new developments. Residents in the remainder of the northern and northwest Bahamas are asked to continue to pay special attention to all communications and forecasts issued by the Bahamas Department of Meteorology on the system, as any developments into a tropical depression or storm may also impact these areas. So this advisory is very serious, and you got to pay special attention to all of the advisories that got to be issued by the Department of Meteorology.
Clay and Barkas. I like the two of you all. I like Clay because he has a good South Elutra accent. I like Barkas because he's tall. And you all are fastly approaching becoming some of my favorite people in the PLP, albeit I'm the leader of the FNA. The only people I like more than y'all is Pia and Chester. That's because I think they make a good two-man team as number 1 chair and number 2 chair. All right? Don't ask me who's sitting in number 2 chair. That's for me to know. But I feel like y'all could fix this in the scene hard. I feel like if y'all just pump the water and don't listen to these environmental engineer people who somehow I never know them to fix too much of nothing actually. And they just got one bunch of study and study this and study that and study the next thing. And I know nothing they ever fix. Nobody could show me nothing they fix from they born. Don't listen to them. Get you a good plumber and let a good plumber tell you how to keep water flowing. Because, and this is one semester of physics, the only thing you could do with water is displace it. You know what that means? As long as the water come in, you just need to find somewhere where they ain't got no water and put the water there.
Yeah,
so that you don't end up with what is called ponding. And if you displace the water, whether you displace 10,000 cubic, whatever it is of it, at least you could bring temporary relief until the earth could take the water back up. But you ain't gonna notice if all you do is get people who sit in a room and say the word perhaps. Perhaps y'all should find a good plumber. Let me recommend one to y'all. His name is Brenton Rule. He fixed all the problems I had. And you could go ask Snapper Russell that they ain't had no problems when I was calling the plumber. That's all I have to say. Bradley?
All right, so there's some concerns about Claret Road.
That's the same road I just told you about.
Yeah.
In the back of the mall.
Yeah, so...
Then people can't even come out their yard.
Yeah, they're working on that.
No one in the Grove. No one through 7th Street to Grove. No one through 8th Street to Grove. Where is
Student Avenue off Claret
Where is
Road.
what do you call the name of the club? What is the name of the club?
What place? Where is it?
Ah boy, why do I know? On Coconut Grove Corner. The turning point. You can't even get to the turning point.
Yeah, the whole area is just be flooded.
Just-
Some of the roads,
Yes.
that St. Cecilia area too.
The water, Bradley.
man.
It ain't that hard to do. Okay, so I want to do this. I want to make sure I get these in. So, Bradley, I understand that some very important people are having birthdays today as well. I see that Ida Bobs of Freeport is having a birthday today. And so they want to say happy birthday to Ida Bobs. And then, of course, her learned ladyship, the Honorable Madam Justice Cheryl Bethel Thompson, is also having a birthday today. And she's one of those people that doesn't seem to be aging any at all. She was a young woman when I was a baby. She was a young woman when I was a young man. And now I'm an old man. And somehow her learned ladyship, the Honorable Madam Justice Cheryl Bethel Thompson, continues.
Cheryl who?
What?
Grant Thompson or Bethel Thompson?
Cheryl Grant Bethel Thompson.
Okay.
Next question.
Okay.
She continues to just be so full of life. All right, let's go to the phone line. I'm going to give away these BTC.
You want me to make that announcement,
we
producer?
have more announcements. What are we announcing this time?
Okay.
Let's open up the phone lines. I won't give these to a young woman because breast cancer month next month anyway, so let's give things to woman. Call me now for your free psychic reading. 323-777-56980-775. And see if you could, but we got to do something with this flooding, Bradley. It is just unfair. It is unfair that Bradley have to buy tires every 6 months or 3 months because of a hole he can't see.
Yeah, well.
Yeah. And those birthday shout-outs are coming in from your
blame the government
wonderful,
for this,
loving,
man.
and darling niece, Standia, by the way. That's who it's coming in from.
We got 3 callers.
Let's go. Hello, caller. Welcome to Freedom March.
Hello?
Hi.
Levan,
Hey.
what you saying, man?
Hi, good.
Yeah, well, you should know my husband who used to work on the fence house, the first entrance.
Yeah.
Joseph Paul.
Naturally.
There's a medal them. What is given, I want to congratulate the fence house, those defense force officers, and which my grandson is part of them,
Wow.
Justin Burrows.
Wow. All right, so young Justin, congratulations. What did he get, a coronation medal?
Well, he just really journeyed, but yeah, he just really journeyed.
All right.
Yeah, but my husband was the first entrance. Well, you should know him, man,
Joseph
from
Forbes.
Charles Vincent Street, man.
Joseph Forbes used to be my operations chief in the harbor unit, by the way. No, and Joseph Forbes is a man that comes to wake every morning at 5:45. Yeah, you can't beat the chief to wake, sorry.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
And he was a big muscular man, Joseph.
Howdy.
Joseph was about 6 foot, maybe 4 or 5.
Wow, it's kind of tall.
200 and about, I'd say, 60 pounds of just talk. Yeah. Hello, caller. Hey, caller. Cut your radio down and listen to me, please. Hello, caller.
Hello.
Hi.
Good afternoon.
How are you?
I'm fine. I really wasn't supposed to call this show today. I'm mourning. Cat Island is mourning a gem, and we don't need that rough weather down there.
Yeah.
My Josie, Seymour, DeVos, and Hepburn's family, you all be strong,
Be strong,
all over the
Lord.
world, okay?
Yeah.
Be strong.
Yeah.
Now, Mr. Roll, I'm trying to get at you. You think only you one get victimized? I got victimized for 26 and a half years.
Oh, Lord.
I was working for government. The F&M, I had like 6 or 7 F&Ms, what I call them. They're the supervisors. But when my mouth was hard, I was never scared. So they couldn't do nothing with me.
Oh,
but I
God.
worked under 6 or 7 of them, and I got victimized straight until I retire.
Oh.
I retire, and I don't think I got all my money because
Wow.
they messed me up in my ACR. They messed me up when your prime minister came and he stopped buying from him
They
right
haven't
away.
do that to you?
And he didn't give us the money.
All right,
but
hold
for
on, just
5
hold on a
years,
second. Hold on,
we
dude.
didn't get. I didn't ever get that money. I think that's gone.
Oh,
then we had
Lord.
some big lump sum money I didn't get straight. Now the promotion gone. I think they knock my name off of that paper. My name never get called. You get what I'm saying? But the lady tell
Dr. Freedom March, thank you so much for staying with us through the break. I'm Leavin Miller. You're listening to us on channel 103.5, the Beat FM. Channel 224, that's on cable. Channel 112, that's on flow. And of course, ILTV Studios, where
You should be following us.
you should be following us. Right,
Indeed.
you gotta stay on the queue.
You should
right?
be following us
Should
indeed.
be following us. I don't say that for you if you're already listening to us. That means you know our call sign. I want you to call your friends. To tell your friends to stop listening to vapid nonsense on the radio and to come over here on 103. Well, you know, at least we try to inform and educate. And if we run hot, sometimes that's entertaining. Hey, Bradley?
Indeed.
Fantastic stuff. You got something you want to tell these people?
Oh yeah, I think there's an event that is because of the weather pattern or system that's going to be heading our way. There's an event that is going to be canceled. So we're understanding that the Red Cup special, late night happy hour, has been postponed. And of course, this is the Carnival Red Cup special that is supposed to be on the last Friday of the month, of every month. So we understand that this has been canceled. So I guess stay tuned for more further information on the Red Cup special.
Yeah.
All right?
And-
It has been postponed.
And also, I want to say that, what do I want to say? I want to say that there has been a Junkanoo warrior, a gladiator in the Junkanoo community that has fallen. Eddie Cox.
I think it was a sport, Eddie,
Isn't it Cox?
sorry. There's two Eddies. Which one? The Carter?
Hold on. Let's not kill the man.
Charles Carter brother died, right?
I don't know. Let's make sure we get the name.
Okay.
What is the man? What is the name of the man?
The one with the sports, that's Eddie Ford.
Eddie Ford. That's his name.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's a consummate Junkanoo.
I think I have some. What's that?
And
Woo.
is it the Rapture? Maybe the Rapture.
We had an earthquake.
Not in here. Not with Joyce Grandboy in here. Let's go back to the phone lines for a second. 323-7775. If you're a woman under 40, you know my barber, you know what he named, you know my stylist, and you can tell me where they're located. I have BTC SIM cards with a wonderful prepaid package already preloaded just for you. Hello, caller. Welcome to Freedom March. Call you there? Hello, caller. Nope, let's take it on. Hello, caller.
You can hear me?
Loud and clear.
Just a side note for the spiritual advisor. Check on the Jones. Those people did not drink the poison, because they was challenging the system. They were being investigated. Check the information.
Okay. No problem. We'll do that.
Well, all
What's
I
that?
say is don't try outdo Jesus. I stick to that. Jesus ain't jump off the mountain. You don't jump
But
off the mountain.
that's the scripture that was used, my friend. Yeah.
All right. Let's take another one.
Welcome.
Hello,
to
caller.
Hi, good afternoon, Mr.
Hi.
Miller and spiritual advisor. How are you guys?
I'm
Doing well.
fantastic.
That's good. Trying to win that BTC SIM card.
Let's go for
Okay.
it.
Okay,
What my barber name?
Ali.
Ali. What my barber shop name?
Eileen Connect.
Where they located?
Number 51, Falkville Road.
Nah, you sound like you
She
have
been
inside
there.
information.
No, she
now.
been there. She called yesterday, so what she did,
What
she
my
did her homework.
stylist name?
I did my homework.
Yeah, I figured that.
What my stylist name?
Ali.
My stylist. Who styles me?
What do you mean? Like your clothes?
Yes.
I don't.
Who's styling me for the
That was
Man of the
the
Year
question yesterday.
award coming Saturday?
Oh. Well, that's pretty easy, caller.
What's that? Sorry, I didn't hear you.
Who is styling me for the Man of the Year award Saturday coming?
Is it Theodore Ellis?
Theodore Ellis. No, man. Theodore Ellis. No, man. And again, to go see Neil Ellis. You know what, caller? You come
The shop. You
I
did
don't
say
know.
tell us
I
a
don't remember
shop.
that question being
You say
asked yesterday.
It was no problem, but you say you under 40.
Yes.
You's the person who born in 1990.
Yes.
Only you one born that year. So since
Only me.
Since only you one born that year, and you have a phone with them other people, because I will make sure you have a phone with the other people, because I will make
I
sure
do.
you come to the Bigger Better Network. You ready?
Yeah.
All right, hold the line. My producer can take your name and your number. When you come, bring an identification, please.
Okay, sure.
All right, and he's gonna take your name and your number, and we gonna stick it on that. But after the day, your number will change because we giving you big time number. All right?
Thank
All right.
you.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Okay, bye. Have a good day, guys.
All right, great.
So I got another one. If you're under 40, send Shane and tell me who's my stylist. Right? My stylist don't play around. I can tell you that right now. And when you see me Saturday, my brother, I gonna be slicker than oil in the water. You know that? Yeah, man. I gonna be slipped down smooth. I tell you. I think I might actually have to go and shave my face again. I don't know. My face never used to grow like hair this quickly. Then all of a sudden, I turned 40 and... Oh, boy. All right, so if you're under 40, you're a woman, you know the name of my stylist, and you can tell me where they're located, and you are with the other people, them who the cell phone, just let us know. I got something for you. Hello, caller. Welcome to Freedom March.
Good day, Mr. Miller.
Hi.
And to spiritual advice of my brother in Christ.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Spiritual advice, I have to call to enlighten you. I hear you saying that PLP is the most discriminating government there is.
And then the woman called right after that and say the FNM almost victimized her.
And guess what? I was only joking with that, you know.
Okay, but let me let you know
that was a joke.
FNM 1 under Hubert Minnis, they fired all the PLPs that they knew. They promoted people over them. They sent a list with over 100 contractors' name on it around to all the ministries. My company was the very first company on the list. Absolutely no work for the next 5 years.
This was in 1982?
Yes. No, this is right under Hubert Minnis a couple years ago. Okay? No work whatsoever for 5 years. And guess what? Anybody who can find a $10 contract and my company's name under the F&M, I will give them $100 for every $10 contract they could find.
Wow.
As simple as $10. They wouldn't give you $10, Mr. Rose.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
All right?
The FNM did
so
that?
I can tell you, you are misinformed when you say that the PLP is the most victimized. By far, the FNM is killing them.
Well, I want to tell you something, Colin. You listening to me?
Uh-huh.
When the FNA takes over, my friend, there shall be no more victimization. You know why? Because all of we is one family. That's our other slogan.
Well, that has taken place already, Mister. Because that's why you don't hear no noise from the FNM contractors. All the noise you hear is from PLP contractors. Because the FNM's got all the work.
Well, I can't.
They got all the big work, all the big contracts.
Yeah.
You know, and
I can't tell you what the PLPs do.
They ain't opening their mouth to say a peep.
I can't tell you what the PLPs do. I've never been a PLP.
Uh-huh.
I used to be an FNM, but then they tell me they don't want me to be no FNM. So now, my friend, I'm an FNA. I'm inviting all of you to come and be an FNA. And you don't have to worry. All we have is space. You could be...
You need to put the FNA to bed and come be a PLP.
I can't fool with that. I can't fool with that. My granddaddy used to tell me that the PLP staff... I can't tell you that. But anyway, so you just come, you could come be one of the FN man, you could join the FN man branch. If you have a pair of soft hands, she could join the FN woman branch. And if you all have children, they could be a part of the FN youths, okay? Let's see if we got some woman who could win things from BTC. Hello, caller. Hello, caller.
Yeah.
These didn't sound like woman voice at all.
Yeah, no. I ain't going for the water situation, right?
Hey.
The water situation.
Mm-hmm.
Number one, during them who I could stand up with them and my knees still out. So
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So what are you saying? They could give some of them tests, them tests to drop, them go and drop. Suck up them in the water. You only go on the stream.
Yeah, but the problem with the trucks is the pumping. The problem with the trucks, I've been advised, is the pumping ain't consistent enough. That's why you need what they call a water displacement well. Some people call them a deep water well, and you need to be able to consistently pump the water down into the earth. And you have to put a check valve on it so that if by chance the pump cut off, the water can't flow back.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But all they got to do is call Brenton Road. Brenton Road, listen to me, Clay, I giving you the cheat sheet. Right?
All right, then. That's me all day late.
Yeah, call Brenton. He know how to fix it. Thank you, caller. Just put a check valve on it. I tell you, I used to be impressed by London trained lawyers. Now, I don't want a London trained lawyer nowhere near me. Give me a good plumber, because at least a plumber know how to fix what? Thank you very much. Hello, caller. Welcome to Freedom March.
Hello?
Hi.
Can I hear?
Now, I don't want you to have shortness of breath now. Cool down. How you doing?
I'm cool down.
You cool?
I am.
You sure?
Yeah.
Raise your right hand, let me see. Put your hand down. You know I can't see your hand. What you calling me for?
I got you for BTC phone card.
Who somebody tell you I have BTC phone card?
The phone, the chip, the number.
They tell you I have one of them?
Yes.
Wow, boy, you could hear good. Well, since you could hear so good, tell me how you win one of these.
Okay, so I'm a lady under 40.
When you born?
1991.
See that? I tell you, only one person in the world born in 1990. Go ahead.
Your barber is Ali. He's located in Fox Hill, Island Connect. Your stylist is Kingsman's Collection, and that's located on Wolf Road.
And listen, you just listen to the show every day.
Every single day.
I could hear from the tone in your voice. You grew up in the Church of God.
If I grew up where?
In the Church of God.
No, I didn't grow up in the Church of God.
You sound so saved. How are you saved like this? Huh?
I know you.
How you get this saved? You just sound like such a saved woman. Anyway, my dear, hold on the phone line. My producer, you with the other company?
I am.
And we ain't want that for you. We want you to be with the bigger, better network.
Okay.
All right? So you can get this free phone card.
Thank you.
It comes preloaded with a prepaid package with all kind of data and things for Facebook and all kind of things Stacy them tell me. All right?
Okay.
So hold the line, my producer can get your name and your number. You see that? I try, and I could be slick like oil in the water, Sati Bradley.
That's deep.
I tell you, anything you love, tie it down, chain it down, or nail it down. Other than that, it's going with me. I ain't come to play.
So just only 2 cars, Jack?
Well, are you ready to give the rest out to the woman now?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they ain't give me plenty. Stacy, send me some more.
All right.
Yeah, what else? We got?
Producer, you have that video with the water settling at school. For those, yeah. So for the person that sent the video, I did forward this video to...
Which school is this?
Some Claridge Road
Primary.
School. Yeah. So I did forward it to the minister, and she is working on this as we speak.
Sure.
There's quite a bit of water, and I understand that's the field.
Well, I don't know if that is... So I have a bit of working knowledge of Claridge, but I don't think the children really access that area of the school yet.
No,
I think
they
the
don't.
children who come out of the community sometimes take the foot trail there. But the road is unpassable. So I guess if the field is unpassable and the road is unpassable, you might have a bit of a quagmire.
But I don't know if it makes any sense to start working on
Bradley,
this now.
I just remembered something. You won't believe this. T.G. Morrison. Somebody tell T.G. Morrison turn on his TV because this shocked the daylights out of me when I discovered this today.
Somebody's here for the card? Okay.
Okay, fantastic. I drove through DeVoe Street today, Bradley, and unbeknownst to me, the prevailing Church of God has moved. How is it that the prevailing Church of God no longer exists? And this almost, Bradley, I am in a state of bewilderment because I don't know what to do. I have no clue what to do, Bradley. I don't know where to turn. Everything about my ecclesiastical underpinning. Which kind of underpinning?
Ecclesiastical. Wow.
Everything about the bedrock of my Christendom was galvanized in the prevailing Church of God. Bishop George L. Burns was the pastor for many years. And Bradley, I almost T.G. Morrison, you know they move our church. You know, T.G. Morrison used to go to the prevailing Church of God here and there as well.
Where's that?
I just said the full street, Bradley.
I was distracted by that person.
That's just how y'all get kicked out the garden.
Well,
One little bit of soft fans pop in the studio. Bradley ready to yuck off his mic producer. You see that?
I can't concentrate.
So I must be blind. I'm blind. You think I see her? Oh boy. Anyway, so no, but Bradley, this is serious.
They move it?
The prevailing Church of God is no longer.
They just moved the building?
No, the building's still there, but this is no longer the prevailing Church of God.
Oh, so what's in there now?
The other people.
Which people?
The Church of God of Prophecy.
Okay.
And my Grammy tell me they wasn't as safe as us.
Wow.
I don't know what to think no more, Bradley.
Well, I don't believe in none of that stuff, so.
I don't know what you believe.
Those denominational stuff.
But Bradley, you are a part of a denomination. I don't care that y'all don't call yourself a denomination. If you say I am a part of the Church of Christ, why you couldn't just be a part of the church full stop?
No.
Y'all is the Church of Christ.
No. Whenever you hear the term Church of Christ, it describes our relationship to Christ.
Producer, look up the word denomination for me.
Right. So we're not a part of anything.
I don't listen to y'all.
We represent the whole of Christianity.
Yeah, okay.
So whenever you, in Romans 16:16, it says, all the churches of Christ sends greetings. So these are people who are assemblies of Jesus Christ.
Why y'all could have just been the church? Why y'all ain't just
no,
the
the term Church of Christ is scriptural.
Yeah, Bradley.
But it doesn't. We're not a denomination.
So it's the Church of God and Grace.
We just call ourselves Christians, and that's it.
Bradley, don't let them tell you that foolishness.
No, the Bible says that. The disciples call themselves Christians.
You are a part of a denomination.
No.
Even if you all call yourselves a denomination,
a
recognized autonomous branch of the Christian church. Are y'all recognized?
Yeah, man.
Are y'all autonomous?
Everybody recognizes us.
Nah, man. No.
Now,
this
is a secular description of
now
what
you
the
like the
church should
people.
be.
You know you remind me of.
Yeah, this is secular.
You ever meet them people who you read the scripture to them and then they tell you the problem is you only understand the pathos. You do not understand the ethos of the text.
This is a secular definition.
If you break down the ethos of the text, what you will find is that in great Greek mythology,
we're not a branch
can we just read the English?
We're not a branch of. We represent Christianity.
These women on the phone. Woman, you all on the phone? Hello, caller. See that? I got to learn Greek to have discussion with some of these people. Hello, caller.
You better. Especially when it comes to the New Testament.
Oh, boy. Caller, you there?
Person gone.
323-7775.
They were on too long. We apologize.
They call a talk show, Bradley. Hello, caller. Welcome to Freedom March. Hello, caller. Welcome to Freedom March. Not there. 323-7775. Hello, caller. Hello, caller.
Hi, am I live?
You live and direct, beloved.
Calling to see if the BDC tickets still here.
No, and you gotta have a pair of soft hands to get them.
I get a pair of soft hands.
Oh boy. Well now, okay, tell you what to do. Not Monday. Give me a chance to get a contact with Stacy on Tuesday. Stacy, I committing BTC. You see me committing BTC on TV? Stacy and the whole marketing department of BTC, they tell me they're giving us free mammogram check-in for your breast thing, right? Okay. Call up.
All right, I can make sure so far to get that.
Hold on, you gotta listen. So, all right. Give me but Tuesday to get to Stacy with that, right? In the meantime, your instructions are you just go home and test to see if the breast them healthy until such time as I can get the thing to send them to go to the doctor for him to check and see, all right?
Well, it's a breast specialist.
Hold on now. It only could be one breast specialist. It only could be one breast specialist at a time, beloved, and I don't want you overspout yourself. All right?
All right.
So
I'll be second in command.
What you could be is Senior Deputy Breast Inspectorate Officer.
All right. I fine with that.
Good.
I report to you.
You don't let nobody jump in the line ahead of you, my brother. You right after me.
All right, then.
All right, good stuff.
All right.
So Tuesday, Stacy, I tell these people you giving me more things to give away. See what you can do for me. Don't make me look bad. What else, Bradley?
Hello,
caller.
Yes, good afternoon. How you all doing?
Good.
Devon Miller, spiritual advisor.
Good afternoon.
You know you all are the people's champion, right?
We appreciate
Miller.
that.
Hey, buddy.
People still saying they want the money, man.
Which
And
money?
this show could cause it to happen.
Which money?
That money what they was promised in September,
Yeah.
they want that now.
Well, listen to me. Listen
They
to
want
me.
the union.
You listening to me?
I listening.
Lawrence Rhodes say, money, 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 money coming. The money coming. The money coming. So Lawrence then tell you all to don't worry about nothing.
Yeah, but guess what? You know this is a powerful show, right?
Yeah.
And many of all people high in government is listening to you and spiritual advisor.
Yeah.
You always do miracles, man. Make it happen.
Boy, now watch it. I feel my miracle hand tingling. You think it's good enough for getting money at the treasury?
Man, listen to me. Plenty money in the treasury.
I can test it out. Give me a chance on the weekend. See, you gotta give me a chance. Give me a chance on the weekend to test the magic out a little bit more. And when I come back next week, I can see if I can, just command money to be in the treasury. I can work on it.
Listen, it's only 5 more days.
Yeah.
There are miracles, and you and spiritual can make this miracle happen.
I feel my miracle hand tingling as we speak. I tell you, my brother.
And not only that, spiritual can get a contract.
That's a
Couple
tall,
more months to go.
that's a tall order, my brother. We'll see.
Spiritual, you can get it.
We'll see what the financial secretary says, eh?
So,
Because that's the man
only
who
the
can
one
make it
man
happen.
holding the power then.
That's the man who can make it happen.
We can call
No,
him
man.
live on air. That's what I can do for you. I can
Levi
call,
Miller can make it happen.
I can call him live on air. You think he can take my call?
Of course, he can take your
I
call.
can call him
Alright.
live on air.
We'll see what he says.
Remember this now, spiritual.
Yeah.
Ella, tell you, before next week, you can get a contract. And those people, I guarantee
Right.
they can get their money in 5 days.
Right.
I
Right?
tell you, I feel my miracle hand
They
tingling. My
need
miracle hand
to get
tingling.
the money, man. Plenty people crying, man.
Yeah. You're absolutely correct.
Let's go, Levan, make it happen.
Yeah.
We'll see.
I can
All
work
right,
on
you
it for
take
you.
care.
Yeah, man. All the best.
My God, man. T.G. Morrison, when this happened, T.G. ain't tell me nothing. Hello, caller.
Hi,
I actually need someone to find me. How you doing?
I'm fine. Yourself?
Say it again.
I'm fine and yourself?
I feel fantastic. How are you?
Hello?
Yeah, I fantastic.
Yeah, I call the window and be quiet.
Oh, Lord. So let me tell you what to do. This your first time calling the show?
Yes, sir.
You call us back next week.
Uh-huh.
Give me tell but Tuesday, I going over there to do the free card dance, right? So I can go over by BTC, I can say free card, free card, card, free card, free card, right? Because Ali and Nash Ferguson tell me last night by the government house that our African ancestry used to do their tribal dance and things used to happen. So give me a little chance to practice my tribal dance, because I ain't doing it a little bit. And let me see if BTC can do something for us. Give me tell but Tuesday. You know, 'cause they say they want to do things for the woman them for breast cancer month. So while I'm over there practicing my free card dance, I can see if I can come back with some more stuff. How that sound?
That sounds great. I just have to get it.
And I want you to practice the dance too, in case I need backup. All right, caller.
Okay.
You know the dance?
No.
Free card, free card, free card, free card, free card.
You got a call.
I tired already. Hello, caller.
Hello, good afternoon. How y'all doing?
Where all these women come from all of a sudden? Hello, woman.
I love y'all yellow. Y'all look lovely in the yellow.
This is Bradley. He's a closet PLP, you know.
Mr. Miller, I love your dance. You have to keep practicing that for the FNA because, you know, we don't play.
Listen,
Hey.
you sound like one of the FN women.
Hello.
Yeah. Only Bradley.
Mr.
Only
Miller.
Bradley won't come out.
Did anyone answer your question yet about your barber?
Yes. So what to do? Listen to me. I committing Stacy. I committing her on TV so she can't tell me no. Right? So she have to call whoever they just call. I'm gonna go this weekend. I'm gonna practice my free card dance. Give me tell about Monday because they say they want to do some stuff in October.
I love the dance.
And since we doing things for women, I say baby and bad water go together. You agree?
I agree.
So, Stacy, come on down, honey, and let me see if we could give women them things, because it's breast cancer and only breast cancer month, and only them have breasts.
I agree.
Yeah. So, come and tell me Tuesday.
Can I leave my name?
Now you see how woman is always trying.
I gotta call again.
You gotta call me back. Man, you think it was gonna be nice? You gotta call me back. All right.
Yes, sir.
But in the meantime, let me tell you what to do in the meantime.
Yes.
You have any mirror in your house?
Yes, sir.
You go home, and I want
Practice
you
to
to, in case I need backup.
FNA.
All the way, because we don't play. Bradley.
The jingle is there.
You must see me in video the time.
Yeah.
Man, I just was running off.
All right, caller.
You can learn it now, Bradley.
I doubt it.
Free cut.
I doubt it.
Cut. Free cut. Anyway, you had a jingle. I'm in the other time, not on the show. I'm leaving Miller. This is Freedom March. We're on 103.5 to Beat FM. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you again here tomorrow on Freedom March.
If it's the Lord's will, we'll be back.